So Bangladesh players might have that in their brains when they came into that final of the World Cup. Badla ke usse. But yeah, we didn't get many runs on the board. I guess we got 170 or 180. But even with 170 on the board, we tried our best. We got 4 or 5 wickets. We were trying our best. We were on course to win that also. We still wanted 3 or 4 wickets, which we could have done. But yeah, that didn't go our way. And plus the fight that you're mentioning, I think that was there inside their heads all the time, that they have lost a couple of times before. You don't have to try to be in the zone.
I think it was a switch हो जाता है and you are in the zone.
And you don't have to try. If you are putting efforts into it, that's not being in the zone.
Yeah.
You are just there. You are in the present. You're not thinking about future. You're not thinking about failure, success.
Correct.
What might happen next ball? What has happened last ball? What someone said 1 year ago? Nothing. You are just there. I think toughest, obviously, I faced Jasprit Bumrah once with the red ball. He was injured and he was coming back from an injury.
This video is brought to you by Hell Energy, the bold, high-performance energy drink that fuels your hustle. Whether you're grinding at work, hitting the gym, or chasing your passion, Hell Energy keeps you going. Also, we would like to announce that Shreyas Iyer is the new brand partner of Hell Energy. So unleash the energy, unleash the hell. Now let's dive into the show. Thank you so much, Divyaansh Saxena bhai, for joining us. First of all, मुझे जानना था कि कब आपने what is the earliest memory when it comes to picking up a bat or a ball? Cricket से आपसे शुरुआत कैसे हुआ, हमें वो जानना है.
I think for every kid who starts playing cricket, it's at home. Just my dad chucking balls at me in my house. I'm just trying to beat the hell out of the ball and breaking tube lights and TVs and tables. That is the earliest memories I have.
वहाँ से basically शुरुआत हुआ घर के अंदर से, and then कांच भी तोड़े रहे बाकी के गाड़ियों के और वो सब वो टाइम पे.
बहुत तोड़े, बहुत गालियाँ खाई सबसे. But ठीक है, एक बार जब ग्राउंड में गए तब
settled. And I'm pretty sure your parents were also supportive when you were just growing up and when you were wanted to pursue cricket. So
yes, they were very, very supportive. As I've said many times that my father was a huge cricket buff and he had that interest in cricket and he really liked cricket. He used to follow cricket because in his times there was no TV. So he used to listen to commentary on the radio when India used to play in Australia and New Zealand at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. So he had that kind of passion towards cricket. And I think he saw that talent and interest in me as well. So that's why the support was there, and he saw that I am also very passionate about it. I was willing to work hard, so that's why they were very supportive.
Brilliant. Wanted to talk to you about your coach, Mr. Jwala Singh. I think उनका बहुत बड़ा influence रहा रहेगा आपके when you were just growing up. So can you just tell us what are the biggest learnings from him?
I think Jwala sir, we met in 2021. We started working after my Under-19 World Cup. He knew me from my childhood only. Because I used to play this tournament Mitsui Soji that happens in Police Gymkhana every year. So from there on he knew me, but in 2021 we started working together and he really changed my mindset about a lot of things, about how should I go about my game, how my thinking should be, and it has made a huge impact in my life and in my cricket, and I'm looking forward to learning more from him.
अभी 2020 का Under-19 World Cup का आपने बात किया. What was it like? First of all, the entire वो पूरा टूर्नामेंट का आप समराइज कर दो अपने पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से कि कैसा था वो एक्सपीरियंस. एंड ऑब्वियसली हम लोग फाइनल्स में भी आएंगे, बट वो फाइनल्स तक आप बता देना कि क्या माहौल कैसा था और what was the atmosphere like at that time?
I think the whole year we were touring states and we were going to UK. We went to South Africa also a little early. So throughout the year we were playing together as a team. So we had a really good camaraderie between all of us. Be it Yashasvi, be it Tilak, be it Dhruv, Ravi Bishnoi, Priyam, everyone. We had really good camaraderie and we were really, really good friends first. Because we were at that age, we were very, very young, 18, 17 years old, traveling together and living a very good life and getting respect from people, getting love from people wherever we were going. And especially the World Cup, when the first game was happening, the national anthem when it was on, it gave me goosebumps. Yeah. And plus when I first played for Under-19, the carton that comes in your room with all the India goods and stuff, that also made me actually very emotional at that time. I'm not very, very emotional person, but that time it made me very emotional because we were working towards it for a lot of time, 4-5 years. We had that vision, no, I have to play Under-19 India. And when it happens, then I think it was a really surreal feeling.
वो MS धोनी वाला फिल्म वो रहता है ना, वो वैसा ही कुछ था in that.
एकदम वैसा ही था. और क्योंकि आप बहुत उसके लिए मेहनत कर रहे थे, तो जब वो होता है तो आपको लगता है कि चलो आपके जो हार्डवर्क किया उसका आपको कुछ फ्रूट्स मिला, तो इट मोटिवेट्स यू इवन मोर कि आप और बेटर करें इंडिया के लिए या फिर कोई भी अपने स्टेट के लिए, क्लब के लिए.
वो टूर में, वो पूरा वर्ल्ड कप सीरीज में who was the most
मस्तीखोर उस टाइम भी और अभी भी रवि बिश्नोई ही था.
रवि बिश्नोई, ओके.
एकदम मतलब उसके वन लाइनर्स और प्रॉपर वो राजस्थान अपना आता है वहाँ से. उसकी लैंग्वेज वगैरह बहुत फनी है, और जो भी रिमार्क्स हो एक दूसरे की खिंचाई जो चलती रहती है.
एक इंसिडेंट बता दो यार हम लोग को.
मुझे कुछ भी एक भी इसका ऐसा याद नहीं है, बट हम लोग जैसे यूके जा रहे हैं या फिर साउथ अफ्रीका जा रहे हैं, तो वहाँ पे ऑब्वियसली इंग्लिश के सब लोग बहुत इंग्लिश में बहुत अच्छे नहीं थे.
करेक्ट.
तो थोड़ा बहुत वहाँ पे होते रहता था ऑल्टरकेशंस, कुछ ना कुछ बोल दिया, कुछ किसी को कुछ कर दिया, ये वो. तो
इन्होंने टूटी फूटी इंग्लिश में कुछ ऐसा बोला,
टूटी फूटी इंग्लिश अभी तो याद भी नहीं है, पर इतना कुछ हुआ है कि लोगों से हम लोगों ने मतलब सुना भी है कि बिहेव और ये सब वो सब. बट ठीक है, पर हम छोटे तभी इतना आइडिया नहीं था, बट बहुत मजे किए.
अमेजिंग. लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द फाइनल्स. लाइक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग फाइनल था वो, बिकॉज एवरीवन थॉट इंडिया वुड विन. What exactly happened in the finals? और also talk us through that, वो जो एक बीच में जो एक फाइट जो हुआ, so वो पूरा बताइए फाइनल्स का क्या कैसा था एक्सपीरियंस.
आई थिंक उसका बैक स्टोरी ऐसा है कि वी वर प्लेइंग बांग्लादेश इन द फाइनल्स एंड we had played them twice before that also. We had this UK tri series where England, Bangladesh and India were playing. So that time also India and Bangladesh were in the finals and we beat them very convincingly. We chased something 270 and something, and we won it like very easily. And next time they came in the Asia Cup, and then India got all out at like 110, but we got them all out at 105. And that time I wasn't there, like many of us weren't there in that Asia Cup, but the guys who were there celebrated obviously very very hard because it was a huge victory and they might have said a lot of things and stuff.
Yeah.
So Bangladesh players might have that in their brains when they came into that finals of the World Cup. Badle ke usse. But yeah, we didn't get many runs on the board. I guess we got 170 or 180. And yeah, I think there were a lot of things that didn't work out for us. We were a bit unlucky as well here and there, but even with 170 on the board, we tried our best. Ravi got 4 or 5 wickets. We were trying our best. We were on course to win that also, but little rain that gave them like minus their total from like 10-15 runs from Duckworth Lewis method. So they had like nothing to chase after like 15 minutes of rain, and they had like 10 runs to chase.
Correct.
So they obviously had the upper hand because I think we still wanted three or 4 wickets, which we could have done. But yeah, that didn't go our way. And plus the fight that you're mentioning, I think that was there inside their heads all the time, that they have lost a couple of times before. But this one was the main tournament that we wanted to win and we wanted to achieve it for India. But we fell short, and yeah, there were a lot of abuses.
वो झगड़े की चिंगारी किसने पहले शुरू की?
नहीं, it was done from their side only. We were calm. We were obviously not calm. I would not say calm because everyone saw we were like too passionate and we were going for it. Whatever was happening, but they came in running when they won, and they hurled abuses at some of our players, and they also retaliated. And
आप पे किया है?
मेरे पे they were doing a lot of things because I was actually very very sad, so I didn't like retaliate because I didn't have the energy to like.
Correct.
I was like, yo, shit, like this is the end of the world. I was in that mode.
Yeah.
But there were a lot of people who were still very furious about it, so they gave it back, and they received one year of ban, I guess, from ICC tournaments. Okay. All of their players as well, 2-3 players and ours as well.
Okay. How do you recover from that? वो हो गया incident and you lost the match as well. How hard was it mentally to sort of experience this thing and then to recover from that? Because it's obviously, like you said, it's not the end of the world. आगे और cricket खेलना है, just शुरुआत है. So how do you recover at such a young age?
It was very very difficult because I didn't see anything like that in my life ever. I was also very young. I was 18 years old, and there were bottles thrown at us when we were going, because there were a lot of Bangladesh supporters there. Crowd was also there, and the crowd, surprisingly, there were a lot of Bangladeshis there. It was a small town in South Africa, Potchefstroom, but there were a lot of Bangladeshis, and there was a lot of support for them. but they were throwing bottles at us and like glass bottles and stuff and like throwing anything at us. So we had to like be escorted by a security personnel, and then we went to the hotel and we were not allowed to go out for like one day and stuff. So it was really baffling whatever was happening, because I didn't obviously not seen anything like this. And there were a lot of support from people back home as well, because they were really proud of what the team had achieved. I know we didn't win the game, but we won a lot of hearts, I guess. But because Under-19 World Cup, it's a given that India should win, because because we
talent
have
pool and everything.
So expected था कि we would win the tournament, but वो नहीं हुआ. तो but still I didn't think there was anything that was negative from anyone. Even our coach Rahul Dravid sir was really supportive and was happy with the effort we put in, because not the result, we don't have it in our hands always. But yeah, family, friends were really supportive. And after that, like 10-15 days lockdown and COVID happened, so it was like
उसके बाद ही हुआ. Correct.
We came back Feb mid and March में चालू हो गया था lockdown. So I think वो recovery उसके बाद हो ही नहीं पा रही थी, because there was no cricket. You were already thinking about कि तुम्हारा past tournament में क्या हुआ. But
so that was a little hard. COVID का थोड़ा period harsh था. So talk us through the transition from under-19 after the COVID and all जो हुआ to domestic circuit, the senior domestic circuit. तो वो transition के बारे में आप जरा बताइए.
I think coming from Mumbai, it is not very easy for you to just be in a Mumbai Ranji Trophy team, because we have 11 India players playing almost all the time. We have IPL players. There are a lot of great talented bunch of people who are playing for Mumbai. So earlier I used to think that, oh, it's so difficult and like, why is it difficult here and all that stuff. But now I've changed my viewpoint a lot about, for the past year, I'm thinking that if the players are really good in the Ranji Trophy team, it makes me work even more harder to get there, and that is making my game so much better. Maybe if I was in a different state, I would have been playing regularly in a team, but that wouldn't have made me hungry about getting better. Maybe, I don't know. But here I think it's making me work very hard about every aspect of my life, be it my fitness, be it my nutrition, be it the amount of sleep I get. I mean, I'm living like a proper professional here, because Mumbai cricket gives you that environment where you have to improve, otherwise you lag behind. So that is what I'm trying to do. I'm really focused on my own development as a player, my performance. What can I do? Am I getting better each year or not? Doesn't matter what level I'm playing, if I'm there in the team or not, but I'm just thinking about how can I get better. And I think I'm on the right path, but I want to work harder.
You said, मतलब मुंबई क्रिकेट का एक वो खड़ूसपन तो रहता ही है. एंड व्हेन यू जस्ट एंटर्ड दिस सीनियर डोमेस्टिक सर्किट, डिड यू ब्रिंग एनीथिंग ऑफ दैट? बिकॉज मुंबई क्रिकेट का एक क्रेजी कल्चर है जो सेट हुआ है, स्टैंडर्ड ही एक अलग है. आपने कोई ऐसा लाया अपने गेम में व्हेन यू जस्ट ट्रांजिशन फ्रॉम अंडर-19 क्रिकेटर?
वो खड़ूसपना जो है वो मुंबई के बचपन से आ जाता है, क्योंकि आप खेलते हो आज़ाद मैदान में, क्रॉस मैदान में, जहाँ पे 20 मैच एक साथ हो रहे हैं. आपको सब जगह ध्यान रखना है क्या हो रहा है, कैसा हो रहा है. ग्राउंड का क्वालिटी इतना अच्छा नहीं है, आपको फील्डिंग में भी ध्यान रखना है. और आप मेंटली इतने टफ हो जाते हो. आप पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट में ट्रैवल करते हो बचपन से लेके, एकदम किड बैग लेके. इतना ईजी नहीं होता है, मतलब बोलना ईजी है, बट ऑफिस आवर्स में आप ट्रैवल कर रहे हो किड बैग लेके, बहुत डिफिकल्ट होता है. तो वो खड़ूसपना अंदर आ ही जाता है. और जब, जैसे मैंने कहा कि कंपटीशन और इतने सारे अच्छे प्लेयर्स हैं, तो आप अपना बेस्ट देना चाहते हो वहाँ पे. तो वहाँ पे वो खड़ूसपना दिखता है, कि आपका डिटर्मिनेशन दिखता है, कि व्हेन यू वांट टू डू वेल, तो आप पूरी जी जान लगा रहे हो करने के लिए. फिर हो या ना हो, दैट इज़ अ डिफरेंट क्वेश्चन, बट आप अपना खड़ूसपना जो है वो आप दिखाते हो. प्लस आप लर्न करते हो अपने सीनियर से, जितने भी आपके सीनियर्स हैं मुंबई टीम में, या फिर जितने भी आपके कलीग्स हैं जो अच्छा कर रहे हैं, आप उनसे सीखते हो कि वो क्या अच्छा कर रहे हैं, कि उसको क्या रिजल्ट मिल रहा है. तो आप उनसे इन्वाइब करते हो जो आप ले सकते हो. तो वो चीज़ है कि वो एटीट्यूड जो है वो इंस्टिल्ड है मुंबई क्रिकेटर्स में, बचपन से हो जाता है वो.
थोड़ा MPL के बारे में बात करते हैं, बिकॉज योर 17 बॉल हाफ सेंचुरी वाज अगेंस्ट द ईगल थाने स्ट्राइकर्स वाज वेरी क्रूशियल. वर यू कॉन्शियसली ट्रैकिंग द रिकॉर्ड, और वर यू जस्ट इन द जोन, जैसे वो रहता है ना इन द जोन वाला, तो वाज दैट अ काइंड ऑफ एन इनिंग्स वेयर यू वर इन दैट जोन?
I think the whole tournament I was in a different zone when I was batting, because now if you now you just asked me that, and I can't like remember how it happened and what happened, and I can't recollect everything or recreate it. So I think you're right, I was in the zone and I wasn't tracking the record at all. Because if I was tracking the record, because I was at 15 ball 46 and I played a dot ball.
Okay.
If I would have been tracking it, I would have tried to smash it 100%.
16 ball,
But I defended. I don't, because he bowled a really good ball. That's why I was just like, yeah. Because I didn't expect him to bowl that kind of ball that time. That's why I had to defend, because I was like, I don't want to give my wicket away, or the team needs me to bat more. So I didn't track it, but 17 ball I got a good short ball, so I tried to cut
backed it and
just backed it, got it the 50. So,
yeah. I wanted to talk to you more about the in the zone. क्या कैसा रहता है, मतलब because Virat Kohli also keeps saying कि अरे when I'm in the zone I just think about the target or some ऐसा रहता है. जब when you are in that zone, what do you think, तभी दिमाग में क्या क्या चल रहा है कि is it just about ball पे focus है कि target पे भी focus है, partner non striker end पे भी focus है, what is going on at that time?
एक्चुअली आप पूछ रहे हो ना दिमाग में क्या चलता है, दिमाग में उस टाइम कुछ नहीं चल रहा होता है. वो सबसे बड़ा फ्लो स्टेट होता है. कि यू आर जस्ट बैटिंग फॉर द लव ऑफ इट. यू आर बैटिंग, थोड़ा बहुत एंटिसिपेट कर रहे हो आप कि व्हाट द बॉलर कैन डू, और उस हिसाब से यू आर जस्ट रिएक्टिंग बस. और फिर जैसे धीरे धीरे जैसे व्हेन द टूर्नामेंट वेंट ऑन, देयर वर ह्यूज क्राउड्स एज वेल. So now if I think about it, it's a big deal, 31,000 people in the finals, ये वो ऐसा. But that time when I was batting, I couldn't see or couldn't hear anything. It was just me and the bowler playing. That's it. So that's what being in the zone means, and that is not something that happens very very often with everyone. So
yeah, it's very rare.
It's very rare. When you're there, then you are like playing crazy, but it's very very difficult to recreate that again and again. But you try.
Yeah. So this innings, we can say that you were in that zone. ऐसा कोई और भी कोई innings रहेगा where you thought you were in the zone and you did really well? ऐसा कोई particular?
Every big innings that I've played, every good innings that I've played, I think I was in the zone. There is no innings where I'm thinking a lot, oh I should do this now, and then I did well. It's all about when my brain is not shut, but I'm just anticipating what can happen. I'm calm, very very calm, very relaxed in my body and mind, and just batting, just proper batting.
Correct.
Just reacting to whatever the bowler is bowling, playing the ball on the merit. I think that's what's called being in a zone. So that happens
every time you have a big score. You are basically in that zone. Yeah. And is it hard to get into that? मतलब अगर suppose you may not even score 100, it could be a good 50, but वो तभी you must be thinking कि you are still in that zone. So do you do anything specific कि like कुछ लोग करते हैं कि affirmations होता है, they do that. So do you follow anything like that?
I mean, I do a lot of meditations. I have a lot of spiritual things in my life, but I think if you have to try to get in that zone, then you are already failed. If you're trying to do anything, you're already done. You are in the zone. You don't have to try to be in the zone.
I think वो बस एक switch हो जाता है and you are in the zone.
And you don't have to try. If you are putting efforts into it, that's not being in the zone.
In the zone, yeah.
You are just there. You are in the present. You're not thinking about future. You're not thinking about failure, success.
Correct.
What might happen next ball? What has happened last ball? What someone said 1 year ago? Nothing. You are just there playing.
कोई ऐसा कोई है क्या जो नॉन स्ट्राइकर एंड पे एंड क्रिकेट की बात ही नहीं करते कि आज खाने में क्या, आज डिनर क्या करेगा, आज कौन सा शो देख रहा है, ऐसा कोई बातचीत होता है व्हेन यू आर?
बहुत बिकॉज मुंबई में एवरीवन बहुत अच्छे दोस्त है, बहुत सालों से, बहुत लिटरली हम लोग बचपन से साथ में खेल रहे हैं. तो इतना अच्छा दोस्ती हो गया, इतना अच्छा कैमराडरी है उनसे कि जैसे मुशीर हो गया, मुशीर के साथ कुछ क्रिकेट का बात कभी कभी अगर कुछ बॉल कुछ अलग ही हो रहा है तो मे बी बात कर ले कि ऐसे हो रहा है, नहीं तो फिर नॉर्मल बातें यहाँ वहाँ की, थोड़ा सा माइंड रिलैक्स. उसको भी पसंद है कि कोई रिलैक्स कि ज़्यादा क्रिकेट का बात नहीं करे. अंकुश के साथ में है इतना क्रिकेट का बातें ऑफ द फील्ड ज़्यादा होता है कि ऑन द पिच है तो बॉल एक दो बार डिस्कस कर लिया क्या हो रहा है, उसके बाद फिर यू जस्ट रिलैक्सिंग, यू जस्ट टॉकिंग नॉर्मल.
मुशीर के साथ कभी ऐसा हुआ है कि वो बोल रहे आवाज नहीं आ रहा है? ऐसा कुछ, because he's a very great mimicry, he does great mimicry, so
वो है उसका मिमिक्री का. हम लोग भी अपना करते रहते, उसको रिक्वेस्ट करते रहते कि यार ये वाला कर देना, ये वाला कर देना. He keeps working on new characters.
We only know Shreyas है यार, कुछ और कोई है?
अरे वो तो नहीं, he has a lot of viral videos. You should see. He's a KL also. He's in Hardik Pandya. He's in everything.
एक नहीं वो स्टॉइनिस का अलग था वो, but मैंने बस वो एक देखा है और उसके
नहीं आप देखो
अच्छा।
करते रहते हैं, अभी नए लोग भी उसमें आते रहते हैं, बिकॉज
हाँ।
कैसा होता है कि बहुत जो फेमस है वो आपको समझ में आता है, बट
Exactly.
जो हमारे क्रिकेटिंग सर्कल में लोग हैं उनकी
हाँ।
जब वो करता है एक्टिंग तो हमको समझ में आता है, हमको वो बहुत मतलब मजा आता है, वो मेरी भी करता है, सबकी करता है वो,
सबका
कि
करता है,
वॉकिंग
हाँ।
स्टाइल सब कुछ, ही इज वेरी ऑब्जर्वेंट अबाउट इन एवरीथिंग, कि कौन क्या बोल रहा है, कैसा रह रहा है, उसने मेरे वॉक में चेंज हुआ थोड़ा सा तो ही इज लाइक ओ चेंज हुआ है, ही नोज, हाँ
इतना पैटर्न भी
हाँ सब कुछ
Okay.
सब कुछ, तो
ब्रिलियंट
हाँ
तो वो T20 MPL के इसमें भी फाइनल में कुछ तो सीन हुआ था, फाइट हुआ था, उसके बारे में जरा आप बता सकते हो?
वो एक्चुअली मैं ड्रेसिंग रूम में था ऊपर एकदम,
हाँ।
बट जितना मेरे को पता है कि ऑब्वियसली फाइनल है, क्राउड है, तो वही पैशनेट होकर
Passion
गाली
होगा
वाली
ही, हाँ,
दिया
energy।
बॉलर ने या जिसने भी, तो रिटेलिएट हुआ, दोनों साइड से हुआ, फिर ऑब्वियसली धक्का मुक्की हो ही गई होगी थोड़ी बहुत, फिर क्राउड को भी मजा आया, उसका सबसे ज़्यादा तो उसका रील बनाया सबसे ज़्यादा फाइनल में, बैटिंग बॉलिंग से ज़्यादा उसका ही रील बनाया कि अरे फाइट हो गया, तो लोग बहुत खुश हो गए, एंड in the end T20 cricket is entertainment now,
करेक्ट
तो फिर it is like a proper movie, तो
वो एब्सोल्यूट सिनेमा,
हाँ एब्सोल्यूट सिनेमा, तो पब्लिक को उसमें बहुत मजा आया कि अरे चलो सब कुछ देखने मिल गया, चौके छक्के भी देख लिया और झगड़ा भी देख लिया।
बट आपके साथ कभी ऐसा हुआ है, झगड़ा वगड़ा हुआ है, लाइक हैव यू बीन इन अ नॉट एग्जैक्टली फिजिकल, बिकॉज वो तो हो सकता है, बट वर्बली ऐसा कुछ हुआ है? ऐसा
नहीं, I don't fight.
You are not a sledger at all.
No, I sledge, but I don't fight.
You don't fight. Okay.
I am calm.
अच्छा. What is the perfect go-to sledge? जो
नहीं, I go very personal.
Oh damn. हम लोग को एक एग्जांपल चाहिए, प्रॉपर एग्जांपल चाहिए।
वही तो है कि वो ऐसी चीज होती है जो बैट्समैन को हर्ट करे, तो आई थिंक मेरा दिमाग में चलते रहता है कुछ ना कुछ, इसको मैं ऐसा क्या बोलूँ कि वो थोड़ा रैटल हो जाए दिमाग से, कुछ ना कुछ हो जाए।
हाँ,
बट
जैसे अगर सपोज स्टीव स्मिथ वाज बैटिंग, वुड यू हैव सेड कि अरे सैंड पेपर किधर है, समथिंग लाइक दैट, उतना पर्सनल
नहीं, हाँ मतलब वैसा ही सिमिलर, बट कैसा है कि ऑब्वियसली, पर आजकल मतलब बता देता हूँ कि सीनियर प्लेयर्स ऑल्सो थोड़ा आपको डर लगता है कि यार करने से, बट आई केम ऑन टू फील्डिंग क्वार्टर फाइनल्स में रणजी ट्रॉफी के, आई वाजंट प्लेइंग, आई वाजंट पार्ट ऑफ द 11, बट आई केम ऑन टू फील्ड बिकॉज समवन गॉट इंजर्ड एंड आई वाज स्टैंडिंग एट गली एंड मयंक अग्रवाल वाज प्लेइंग, so I kept giving him a lot of chatter from behind and he was looking at me, he's like, who is this player?
तू कौन है वैसा?
Yeah, he talked to me also later on कि you know how many matches have I played here? I'm like okay. But yeah, when you have the support of your teammates, no, then you can do anything you want. So I had that. And Steve Gordon also was in full support. They're also just giving me pin. You keep saying, and I would keep saying, and he got out also.
Around that time.
Yeah.
So that means it worked.
I tried doing my best. I had no other job that day. I had to run rings, and I had to, whenever I come on to fielding, just do good fielding and sledge. How is possible?
And also you have to keep the morale up as well. बाकी मतलब teammates का. So
yeah, because they are fielding from like a lot of time. I just came in, so I have the most amount of energy in the ground. So it is important that you do something that lifts the team's morals up, and like try doing anything you want for the team's sake. Try doing anything. So I tried.
During your early list A matches, there was a time जहाँ पे थोड़ा सा मतलब quiet patch होता है जो सबके साथ ही होता है. How do you motivate yourself to like bounce back from such kind of?
I think the list A matches that you are mentioning, I played 3 of them in like one year. So it's like one year. One game like that, so it's very difficult so it's very difficult, not difficult, but it's not ideal when you're getting just one game. So I don't believe in judging anyone in one game, 2 games, 3 games. So yeah, it keeps me motivated. It's not like one game changes my mindset or changes my process. I think what I have set out to do in life, I just want to keep getting better at cricket, and that is what my goal is, and the results will follow, and if they are not following, then I might change my process a bit, but my main focus is just bettering myself in all aspects of my cricket.
What does a match day routine look like जब match होता है? तो
match day routine, if there is a afternoon game or like night game T20, then I try to wake up as late as possible, because when we are playing T20s and stuff, the match gets finished at 11 p.m. and you reach the hotel by 12:31, and when you play like such a high voltage game or something like that, you can't sleep like straight away. So that time the sleep schedule is like proper ruined. So you sleep at 3, 4 and you wake up as late as possible, and then just try and chill, listen to some music, and moreover relax. I want people around me to like have fun and stuff. I don't like to be alone in the room and stuff. So even if my roommate is not there, I'll go to someone else's room just to do some time pass.
But तभी भी cricket की बात मतलब match की बात होती है कि it is about general.
Because I think these days I have been very, very vocal about how I'm feeling about the game, because before the final or before the first game of the T20 Mumbai League, because we had the last game of the T20 League, T20 Mumbai League, we had the last game. We saw 3-4 games being played on the TV, like it was live and stuff. But ours was the last game to happen. So I was very, very nervous. So I was talking about it to everyone. Ki, yeah, I'm feeling very nervous. Like the tournament has started and we haven't got a game to play. We have it tomorrow night. We have a game and stuff. So whenever I think I'm vocal about my things, I think it makes me feel calmer, and like you also get other person's perspective of what they are thinking, and sometimes they also open up because when we were playing the first game and we were going out to fielding, I was very, very nervous. I don't know how. Like I don't get very, very nervous ever, but the atmosphere, the magnitude of the tournament when you see it on the ground Wankhede, it was really huge, and it's like overwhelming for anyone who comes into play. Like not regularly, because I'm not playing IPL currently, so it's not very, very. I'm not very, very used to it. So it was very overwhelming. So I said in the dressing room to everyone that I'm feeling very nervous and stuff. So they are like, oh yeah, I'm also. So we had this thing that it is a shared human thing. So we all got calm together. It's like, okay, we all are in the same thing. So as the match went on and as the tournament went on, we got really, really calm and stuff. So it was really good. I was being vocal.
You have basically almost dominated the local T20 circuit that we talk about Mumbai. Do you have, like, how do you plan for a consistent run in the Ranji Trophy? Because I'm pretty sure आपके दिमाग में तो वो Ranji Trophy और वो Test cricket would be a priority. So how do you plan on doing that?
I think I take it as one tournament at a time, because we know the next tournament would be Ranji Trophy for Mumbai senior team. So we'll start preparing for it right now. What happened last year and how can I get better at it? What mistake did I make? And I'll try and get better and better at that. So yeah, I mean, when you play a high profile tournament like T20 Mumbai, I think it was important for me to take some rest. So I took almost 10-15 days complete rest. Didn't touch the bat, didn't like do anything, didn't think about the game at all. But once I'm back in it, I'm like totally into it. So we started practicing about it and how to go about things, what the team needs from me. So when we have that conversation, we'll just start preparing for it.
I have one question here, which I don't know if I should ask, but who's the toughest bowler you have faced so far?
I think toughest, obviously, I faced Jasprit Bumrah once with the red ball. He was injured and he was coming back from an injury. And that was his RTP, like return to play.
So he had to play that to get back in the rhythm.
And there were physios looking after him and like checking his speeds and stuff. Is he okay now? We were there camping. Mumbai senior team was there in Alur, Bangalore. We were having this residential camps. So he was there at NCA. So he came. He knew that Mumbai team is here. He's like, okay, I'll bowl to them. So I faced him, and like it was, I think, the toughest bowler I faced till now. But I didn't get out, so I'm happy.
Yeah. You didn't get out? No. Did he try bowl Yorkers or something like that?
He bowled everything.
Everything.
Swings, out swings, bouncers, everything. But it was really fun for me. And after that got finished, I got to learn so much, like what you need to do to dominate at this level.
Yeah,
because
correct.
I don't think any batsman in the world is dominating just with Bumrah. There's no one.
Yeah.
So even I got to taste that level. This is the level that I want to. Yeah.
You'll get in the international cricket. Yeah.
So how can I get better at that? So I have that like visions in my head, like what was he bowling and what were the lengths, what was the pace, and what was the movement. It was very, very difficult to like pick him from anything.
Did you have a chat with him and like discuss anything about cricket?
I didn't, but the bowlers were like surrounding him all the time. They didn't
Ah.
give us batters any time to
Anytime,
yeah, because they were like 5-6 fast bowlers. They were like all around him, just speaking about the game, how to bowl and what to bowl, about the process, everything. So he gave them a good 1 hour, 2 hour proper talk, and I'm sure they benefited a lot from that.
When you were growing up and even till now, like, who's your favorite cricketer?
I think my role model in terms of cricket and off field as well is MS Dhoni.
Okay.
Because I know you would think that he's a keeper batsman and like the middle order batsman, I'm an opener, and there's no connection. But he's someone that I look up to all the time.
Yeah.
Because he has won so much for India, and the way that he has carried himself for so many years on the trot, living away from all the buzz,
background noise, and
there's like away. He's there in his hometown. He hasn't shifted.
And he's growing
to Mumbai.
Strawberries and God
he's
knows
like
what.
proper. That's the life I want to live.
Yeah.
It's
correct.
like he's not connected to the world at all.
Correct,
So that is proper role model material, because he's been the captain of India. It's the hugest task and like the biggest appreciation you can get. And he has a lot of love. I don't think there's any disrespect coming his way. There's people who love him, respect him. So that is what I want to be like.
Next year, CSK, will we see again MS Dhoni?
Yes, I think so. I have a good feeling that he will play.
Fingers crossed for CSK fans.
Yeah.
Jate, what piece of advice would you like to give to those upcoming young budding cricketers जो करना है, अच्छा करना है, cricket के scenario में अच्छा करना है? So what advice would you like to give to those people?
I think to the young kids who want to follow and pursue cricket professionally, I think the advice is not for them, but for their parents.
Acha.
To leave them alone. And like, because I've seen a lot of parents being very, very pushy for their kids to go into cricket and go into cricket practice, go into training and all that stuff. But I think if that passion and that interest is not coming from the kid side, then it's of no use. Because I don't remember once where my parents or my coach had to push me to do something. If there was a game, I was up by myself. I want to go and play. And that is what it should be like. And all the players that I know who have made it to the top, who are playing really, really well, good levels, they were all like this. They were pushing themselves. There was no one to push themselves. But and plus I think you should enjoy the game as much as you can, not take too much pressure. There are a lot of things that are not in your hands. Just do what you can do best and just have a lot of fun.
Thank you so much, Divyansh, for coming here. CricketGraph wishes you all the best for your upcoming endeavors. Thank you so much.
Thank you.